20 of the worst things that drain your energy level. Lack of sleep. Sleep is meant to be a time when our bodies can recharge and restore our energy levels. Not sleeping not only prevents you from recharging your batteries, but it actually drains them. Lack of sunlight. The sun hits our skin and helps to make vitamin D. Without it, we are essentially zombies, unable to produce the required energy inside our bodies, as it is one of the main energy production sources. Lack of movement. Most people think that you need energy to move, so why would this be on the list? Well, the movement also creates energy because the movement in our muscles creates a piezoelectric effect. Not doing anything physical. Physical tasks boost your metabolism, stimulate the central nervous system, and improve your circulation. Without these beneficial side effects, the body is not able to produce as much energy. Dehydration. Water serves a number of purposes in the body, and a main one is making sure everything flows well. If it's not, the body must divert energy resources to fix the problems that arise. Not sweating. Sweating is one of the main ways the body excretes toxins, and if you never sweat, it must get them out other ways, which are more taxing to the body and drain more energy. Eating too much. This is a huge one, as digestion is one of the biggest energy users of all of our body's activities. If you eat too much in one meal, or are always eating, the body has to do so much work to digest it. Not being grounded. Grounding your body, meaning having skin to soil contact, creates a connection where you can rid yourself of excess stored electrons, which were preventing energy production processes from happening. Stress. Another big one, as stress causes the production of many hormones, which have negative effects inside the body and interfere with many of the natural energy production cycles. Poor posture. Sitting or standing in the wrong position always causes a nerve somewhere to be impinged by a bone that is in an unusual position, meaning that energy signals inside the body are not being sent. Shallow breathing. Bad breathing techniques can actually be worse than poor posture. Energy production is highly reliant on the right oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in the body, and poor breathing puts it out of whack. Bad diet. You probably could have guessed this one, but sometimes what we eat is so devoid of nutrition that it gives us less energy than what the body uses to digest it. Coffee. Yes, coffee gives you energy in the short term, but in the long term, it will wreck your body. Each time you drink it, the body forgets how to produce energy itself, leading you to become more reliant every day. Sugar. A bit like coffee, in that it can give you short-term energy, but damages you in the long term. The body needs sustainable forms of energy, and when the short-term ones are used, it creates disorder. Multitasking. It's not the fact that multitasking is doing multiple jobs that makes it so bad, but rather the intense mental strain that it puts on our brains that really drains our energy resources. Negative thinking. This category encompasses everything from complaining to gossiping. Firstly, like above, the brain is where the energy drain is, and secondly, negative thinking turns on a tap of recycled bad energy. Alcohol and drugs. The hangover leaves us drained of energy, and for good reason. Alcohol and drugs are not meant to be within our system, so lots of energy resources are used to eliminate them from the body. Pharmaceutical drugs. They are called drugs for a reason, as they also require energy resources to eliminate them from the body. Like the old saying, a person who takes them must recover from the disease and the drug. Social media. The infamous social media is another drug, addictive, and brain-wasting. The high levels of mental stress that it brings upon its users requires a huge amount of energy to counteract the negative effects. News. Watching the news and reading the newspaper is even worse than social media. The dumping ground for all the world's bad things that happened leaves us angry, depressed, and drained of energy.